Time brought to you by Fairgrounds Restaurant. Are you ready for some football? Make Fairgrounds and Pudley's Pub your football headquarters. 27 Fairgrounds Road. Give a call, 228-4095. Halftime show done as always by our cheerleaders, co-captains Tanisha Baptiste and Emily Sylvia, Taja Lee Falconer, Hannah Ballas, Rachel Brundage, Jamie Bueller, Cass Carter, Sabrina Colbert, Chelsea Denby, Marina Jube, Emily Ferreira, Asmita Casey, Abigail Lewis, Emma Goodnow, Margaret Gorgieva, and Tavia O'Keefe.
Okay, second half action in Nantucket coming out, receiving, having deferred the first half. Nantucket with a 20-0 lead. Valentino Coleman scored from 5 yards out. Brian DePass with the kick. Dylan O'Connor scored from 3 yards out. Kick failed, and then O'Connor returned a interception somewhere in the 65 to 80 yard range. We're not sure. The kick was good, and Nantucket has the 20-0 lead.
Brian DePass found the middle of the field clogged up, tried to go around to the outside, and got dropped under 30. So Will's going to take over to 30. Dennis, I thought that at times in the first half, the Cougars showed some good offense. They couldn't quite capitalize. They had that one drive that got into where Dylan O'Connor made that interception to kill it. But I thought from time to time they looked okay, and on defense, their defense looked okay from time to time. This could still be a game. Yeah, that sequence you talked about really turned the game around, and Nantucket had the 13-0 lead. If they go down and get points on that, they make it 13-6, 13-8. And we might have a fumble. Hunter Gray fumbles the ball, and it's going to be Cougars' ball on the 36-yard line.
Upper Cape in the Mayflower Small, John, needs one more victory. I think they're going against South Shore this week. They're 4-0. South Shore 3-1. Holbrook 2-1. Hoping that Upper Cape can lose one. If not, Upper Cape will go to their first bowl and play Dorchester.
Who did the Whalers play last year? Was it Dorchester or was it East Boston?
In the
Super Bowl, right?
Super Bowl. Now, as you said that, I have to think about it here for a second.
Ball up the middle, and the radio guy said they have a roster, Dick. They have one between us. We have 0 between us. So we're just going to call that guy who has the ball every time. That quarterback. We can tell the quarterback.
Hey, if they don't give us a roster, what do they expect? I think they played Latin Academy last year. If they don't give us a roster, we got to go with that. I'll never forget one time Cape Cod Tech come over here in their second or third year of football. They had no roster. Doing the game with Chris Worth. So we just picked out famous names. Like a 45 was running the ball would say Calvin Hill up the middle, and we had more fun doing the game that way. So if you see a favorite number from one of your favorite guys, just throw that name in there and feel free that you have Gino's permission.
I think Sam Cunningham, a couple of Whalers, carried a couple of Whalers into a first down there, and it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Speaking of Chris Worth, I read his little letter to the editor, contributing writer this week.
Piece by Chris Worth in this week's Inquiring Mirror about life down in Hurricane Land. Hurricane
Land, sandy nor'easter land. Chris Worth lives through them all there, roughing it out on Long Island.
He's lived through. He needs to write a book. He's lived through a lot of stuff.
Right. You're right. 9/11.
Yeah. Another handoff up the middle. Whalers hunting them down. Pretty good defense, and that was Hunter Gray. Nice tackle. Gain of only about 1.
Gray, Dylan Perry.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 6. I think it's 3rd down, but we've been.
No, maybe it's a gain. Maybe it was a gain of 4. Didn't look like it to me, but
2nd and 7. They if they want to make a game out of this, they need points on this drive.
Points on this drive, and then they will be making a game out of it. Get a little bit of sometimes when you're especially if you're an offensive lineman, you need a little bit of that confidence. It's easy to get down this point of the game. Looking over the middle. Oh, another nice play. Really nice play by Jonathan Holgate. Another nice tackle. The ball got right in the receiver's hands, and he put a shoulder to him right when the ball hit his hands, and it was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, John jars that ball loose there, unless Cougars might have been in first down territory.
He's done a good job on Jonathan on defense today, Dick.
They're in 4-down territory here, so they got to get down to about the 15-yard line. It's just across the 20 at about the 21. I'm surprised they passed on that down. I thought they would have run on that down, knowing that they had all 4 downs to pick it up.
Ooh, another over. They love those over the middle slants, and they haven't worked all day.
That was right into the hands of Hunter Gray, and he just out and out dropped that one. Now they got to pass the ball. Once they went to the pass there on 2nd down, they had to commit to it. But I thought they were moving the ball well on the ground down this territory. 4-down situation. You're on the ball 4 straight downs. You pick it up.
Well, it's going to be 4th and 6, and this is one of those plays that, Dick, that the game will be riding on this. If the Old Colony wants to stay in this game, they need to pick up a 1st down hand. They need to put it in the end zone. If the Whalers stop them, this game's about over.
I think they ought to throw to the end zone here because the stuff in the middle of the field is not working.
Long drive, deep. Oh! Well, I'm not sure what that was. I think he was looking for a screen to set up, and it didn't set up. And when a screen doesn't set up and you're running backwards as a quarterback, you just like a team photo of the other team looking right at you.
It's tough to down the ball on 4th down. You think it would have thrown the ball towards the end zone. Even if it's intercepted, you're not in that bad a shape.
All right, Whalers going to take over here at the 20, we'll call it the 21. 1st and 10. Oh.
Don Allen Ford, come on by for the Built Ford Tough event. Get a look at the 2012 F-150, Ford's best-selling truck for 35 years. Also, a full selection of pre-owned vehicles of all makes and models. Don Allen Ford.
Not much running room there for Dylan.
No, Dylan trying to turn that corner. Had a block in front of him, but Old Colony linebackers pursued that one nicely and brought him down at just about the line of scrimmage. Behind the line of scrimmage, it's going to be 2nd and 11. If I could once again mimic what I hear the radio guys saying, this job gets easier and easier.
Our buddy Bill from the 97.7 Sandy Beach. We still haven't seen him this year. He's hurt.
But Bill's been around forever. He knows this athletic territory as much as anybody. The pass rolling out. Looks like it was a planned keep out. Looking down the field still for Correa. Incomplete.
He might have been over the line of scrimmage there.
I thought he looked at, for a moment, I thought that it was a planned keeper.
I didn't see a flag come out. He was very, very close to the line of scrimmage. But it goes as an incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd and 10. So if Nantucket doesn't pick up 10 here, almost 11, they're going to have to punt the ball back to them.
A little tight end reverse to big Terrell Correa, and
if I went to my bag of tricks, I would come up with something better than the tight end reverse when you're looking for 11 yards.
A guy who's 6'8", has trouble turning that corner, and he got caught by 3 or 4 Old Colony Cougars.
We've seen that play last week, and Terrell was supposed to throw the ball, but he just didn't get that far out. That was gonna be the tight end pass.
Did it work last week?
I don't think it was caught, but it was a nice thrown pass. And
well, the Oiler offense right now seems like they're trying some things out for next week. They don't seem too concerned. They got a 20-point lead. Goes over midfield, takes a nice Whaler bounce.
Favorable roll for Nantucket.
Nantucket gets a nice roll on that. So with 5:45 to go here in the 3rd period, the Cougars will be taking over here right in front of us.
Give a call to Brock Insurance at 228-0104. Albert G. Brock Insurance Company is waiting to help you with all your insurance needs.
Dick, I got to give a shout out to my daughter Caroline, who scored 2 goals last week for the Amsterdam Lions, this amateur team she plays for over in Amsterdam.
And what kind of game were they playing?
Lacrosse. They played a team that I can't pronounce, maybe an hour's ride outside of Amsterdam. Of course, Amsterdam is the only team in the league that I can pronounce. So
is
stop on the play by
Is the roles in the game played pretty similar
All
to
the
what
same.
they played back here in the U.S.?
And it surprised me because there's only 3 Americans on the whole team, and it's such a North American game.
Yeah, I used to be able to win a free beer in many bars by asking people what is the national game of Canada.
Canada, lacrosse.
And you know, everybody would naturally guess ice hockey because you know back then when I was a kid there was 6 teams playing hockey in the professionals. 2 of them were situated in Canada, but all the 4 American teams from Chicago, Detroit, New York, and Boston were all with Canadians.
Big hole up the
Oh
middle.
my goodness! What a hole there!
Again, and all day, all afternoon, the Old Colony's been finding big holes up the middle of the Whaler defense and getting some yardage. You wonder why they don't stick to it.
Now you're questioning why they went to the pass there
Yeah.
on second down when they get this running game, and so with 5:04 to go, Nantucket takes a timeout here to try to slow down the Cougars.
But I once was shooting a film outside of Buffalo at the just north of Buffalo at the Seven Nations Indian Reservation, and every single kid we saw there, whether it's 3 years old or 20 years old, had a lacrosse stick in their hand. And the guys that we were interviewing made it clear that this was the national sport of Canada, not hockey.
You actually went north of Buffalo. Is this a place?
Actually,
There's actually a place north of Buffalo.
And it wasn't quite Canada yet. It was right up there on the border.
It had to be chilly. All right, over to Jules here.
Island Pharmacy at 122 Pleasant Street. Give a call 228-6400 or visit islandrx.com. Island Variety at 5 Freedom Square. Variety is not just the spice of life, it's stationery supplies, paperbacks, magazines and newspapers, mass lotto and toys for all ages. Give a call 228-6883 or visit islandvariety.com.
I want to go back to that. I'm trailed that you went north of Buffalo. Tell me more. Intrigued. Is that the word? What? Tell me again. How much square miles? Or how many miles is it north of Buffalo before you hit Canada?
Not many. In fact, the three brothers that we interviewed up there, Native Americans, they were playing for the box lacrosse team that played at the old Buffalo Auditorium, the Buffalo Bandits, the only professional team that ever won a championship out of the Buffalo Aud. All right, quick, good stop by the Whalers, Gray, and then several of his teammates come over to assist.
They pick up a couple. We're going to bring up third and about 3 here. O'Connor's keeping this drive alive here, staying on the ground.
Old Colony keeping themselves in the game with some good defense and now some interesting offense. Quarterback sneak, and I think he has it. Maybe not.
Looking
First down. A good second effort by the Old Colony quarterback.
So O'Connor picks up the first down at about the 15, so they can get another first down out of this, John, at about the 5.
Well, let's see if they go back to their failed passing game. Yep, they're gonna. There you go. Gain of a couple.
Little safety pass there, but again,
Well,
They
gain of 4.
had
I'd take that for a
an
first down
intercept.
run.
They had an intercept. Well, but I'm talking about the interception. They had an intercept in that similar type of situation when they had a drive going in the second quarter.
Yeah, it was right about here too. Hand off to the big fullback.
They have that big hole in the middle. You see
Yeah.
that? Close to it first. It's going to bring up third and short.
4 brings up third down. 1 to go.
Third and about 1, and Nantucket takes another time out here. 3rd and 1. We'll go over to Jules.
Well, almost 4 minutes, just under 4 minutes left in the game. This will make it interesting if they can put one in the end zone.
Nantucket Airlines, we're all about this island. Call 1-800-635-8787 or visit nantucketairlines.com.
3:53 left to go in the third quarter, John.
Third quarter, what did I say, game?
You said the game. 3:53 to go in the quarter. Nantucket takes a timeout here, but it's third and very, very short.
Could you explain what a Chinese auction is?
That's where you go up and the item is there, and you see what the previous bid is.
Oh, a silent auction, like.
Is that the
I never heard it
Chinese?
called the Chinese auction.
Or is Chinese different?
I don't know.
Maybe I got it mixed up with the silent.
Couple of not the traditional 50-50.
Well, is a Chinese auction when you buy 10 tickets and go around and stick them into the different boxes?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe that's.
I don't know.
Saturday, as you all
I don't know, but I haven't seen
Next
you play.
week-
I haven't seen you play the 50-50. Is that?
Well,
the
they have to
doctor
come up.
voted not to
No,
play?
no. They have to come up. They don't come up here. They come up here last week. Me and Dennis played it. Actually, Gino played it last week.
Gino pulled money out of his pocket.
Gino
and
pulled
bought
money out of his
something?
pocket. We all bought
Amazing.
tickets. So that's a first down.
Down.
That is a first down and goal to go.
Again,
for
a
the
nice
Cougars.
hard running up the middle. Whalers all up tight. They got all their linebackers up on the line.
I assume the
Trying to
quarterback
clog
will
that
keep it
middle.
again.
Do the same thing. Oh, a fake handoff. I don't know if that was a broken play or a fake handoff, and the quarterback went back to the same hole. Guys in the booth here calling for a touchdown, and it is a touchdown.
Who got the touchdown? What's his name?
Jake Pringle.
Jake Pringle.
Jake
Pringle
Pring-
like the chips.
Jake Pringle, the quarterback, takes it in from 3 yards out, and O'Colney's on the board here.
He faked it to the blades, and then he took it on the quarterback.
All right, we're listening to the assistant coaches up here, and it was an actually designed play. It did look like a missed handoff, but they say it was a fake, and then a nifty little turn back to run to the same hole. Very nice.
Okay, 20-6, going for 2 here. Jake Pringle's going to run it again.
Pringle's going to try to take it in, and he gets it.
Just got in for the 2-point conversion.
It's nice when you find out a name. Jake
There you
Pringle.
go. One name. We're going to call his name every play.
Yay,
now, no matter
Jake.
what
Yay,
happens.
Pringle. Yay, Jake Pringle.
Tuck it Whalers 20.
Just tied the record last year for touchdowns by a quarterback at 9.
For the school?
Passes
For the school?
for the school.
Without being told, Jake Pringle just tied the record on that one for touchdowns for an Old Colony quarterback. So congratulations. He's a hard runner up the middle. And Old Colony on the board now as we third quarter winds down.
Okay, so O'Colney get ready to kick off, trailing 20-8 with 3:39 to go in the third quarter.
Cowboys Meat Market at 7 Bayberry Court. Call 228-8766 or visit cowboysmeatmarket.com to see their full Thanksgiving menu offerings. That's Cowboys Meat Market, 228-8766.
You know,
All
John, if we each learned one name a period, by now we'd know 6 or 8 of them. Why did it take us so long to learn
That's
at least one name?
That's the theory I tried to get through college on. If I learn one thing a week, I don't care what it is. All right, O'Connor takes it. He's got a head of steam.
Oh!
He's looking up the
Looking
middle.
for the hat
Nice
trick.
block.
There's
Flag
the
on the
flag.
O'Connor makes a move, and he's heading to the end zone.
There's another
Maybe
flag.
Another flag on the play. A terrific run by O'Connor, but this is going to be brought back.
2 flags. Dylan O'Connor. That would have been the amazing hat trick if the flags don't come out, because he's run back one back on an interception. He run one in on a running play.
That would have been
and this one here would have been the kickoff return.
A real
but-
hat trick, one on defense, one on offense and the special teams. But there was 2 flags, and I don't know what the first one was, but the second one was a block in the back by
Definitely.
the Whalers.
Both of them were blocking the back, so they'll go with this one up here right in front of us on the 47, so that should push it back to the 37. So Nantucket, after that amazing run back by O'Connell, will probably start this drive on the 37. That kickoff was brought to us by
Matic Marine, Nantucket's only full-service marina, located at 20 North Cambridge Street, servicing the island for over 40 years. Give a call 228-4527 or visit maticatmarine.com.
All right, so now it's time for the Oconee defense to see if they can force a 3-and-out here and get the ball right back. They got a little momentum in their favor, and Nantucket sort of took it away on the run back, but the penalties gives the Oconee defense a chance here.
Whalers look like they're going to pass. Rolling out, he's going to keep it. There's plenty of blockers in front of him. Again, it's a nice block, strips a tackle. This is going to be a touchdown.
One man to beat. He's in the end zone, Nantucket.
Ryan to pass. rolled out to his left, to the far side of the field. He had a lot of receivers over there, including big tight end Korea, and so they were out there as blockers. And he kept it, made a nice move around the 50-yard line, and then a sprint to the end zone.
That was a 63-yarder, and I know that for sure because I saw them put the ball there. So don't try to tell me it was 80, or 79, or 41.
100 minus 37.
100 minus 37 is 63.
Excellent, excellent. Good for you. Lean over, I'll give you a gold star. Just go ahead.
All right, now after that, let's see if he has any energy to make this kick after running those 63 yards.
Those plays take the energy out of a team. They take the life out of them. Oh, I've lost my... many people would say that it's good for me not to have a microphone. I lost my microphone, man.
If you didn't hear John the last couple of seconds, he was giving me a lot of credit for my good math.
No, another C word.
All right.
All right. Pass on the kick.
And good.
Could you
Puts it right to the middle.
kick the ball after running 63 yards?
Oh, I couldn't run I couldn't run 63 yards, so it would be a moot point. I think I could still kick the ball from the point after attempt, but
all right.
I would have stopped and rested twice. I'd have to have really good blocking while I caught my breath.
Oh, at each flag, when Dylan was running, you would have stopped at each. Those wouldn't have been penalties. Those wouldn't have been penalties. That would have been rest spots. All right, this kickoff coming up is brought to us by
Sea Grill at 45 Sparks Avenue, where all the locals go for great fish and excellent seafood. Call 325-5700 or visit theseagrill.com.
So if you I like that music. I do too. I like it.
So, but your story's got to be wrong. It's not like Happy Birthday that somebody made it and everyone sings it. It was made specifically for the school. I'm going to find out. I'm going to Google it.
You're going to Google. All right. You're going to Google.
I'll have the answer. Not this year, because I'm not doing a video game. So next year, stay tuned. Next September.
Oh. Don't call me tonight around 10:30.
I'll call you.
And say I
get
just
drunk around
found.
midnight after Saturday Night Live.
Just don't call me tonight and say I found it.
All right, the pass getting ready to put the kickoff again. Wow, nice deep kick.
Fielded and dropped. Picked up.
Cougars fumble the ball, pick it back up.
Stopped. Brought out to
Get
the
up to about the 20. Nice special teams by the Whalers. And that's now you need to get special teams and defense sort of seal this thing away, seal this game away.
When you're kicking the ball off and you back to your own teammate, you don't sort of fight them for it. It's not like a rebound in the middle of traffic there. Both Cougars were falling on each other and bobble the ball around, and they're lucky to get it under 20. In the TV gods are pulling John's mic away from him. That means that you've said.
Like you guys. I tried to button it to my jacket.
That means you've said everything you have to say tonight. There's nothing else. There's nothing else
in the first quarter.
There's nothing else left to say, John. And we have a timeout on the field, which 2:59 to go here in the third period.
In this second half, another big thank you to all of our sponsors: Axe Screen and Window Repair, At a Glance Window Treatments, The Box, Brock Insurance, Congdon and Coleman Insurance, David Goodman Tile, Don Allen Ford, Fairgrounds Restaurant, Furry Friends of Nantucket, Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, Humphreys Electric, Enquirer and Mirror, Island Carpets, Island Lumber, Island Pharmacy, Island Variety, Joe Rapacki CPA, Cam Appliance, Killen Real Estate, Lindsay Inc., Matticat Marine, Martin Burke Painting, Nantucket Airlines, the Nantucket Booster Club, the Nantucket Civic League, Nantucket Electric, Nantucket Insurance, Rick's Paint and Maintenance, Santos Rubbish Removal, Sea Grill, and Sign Here.
Takes all the fun out of it when they read the number and we don't have a ticket here to look at. It's just nice to look at the ticket.
Hey, I won a raffle last year. Uh-oh, a winner.
Somebody won $248.
He must have been sitting on that side of the field because
right, to get there
it's too
that
fast
quick.
To run over there.
To get there that quick, right.
All right, well, there is a game going on, and this is Whalers on defense. Old Colony has the ball.
Well, Colony moved up the field last time for the only touchdown of the game. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going on the offensive side.
All right, Pringle hands the ball up to stopped up by the Whalers. That was Ian Smith in on the tackle. And Jonathan Holgate, 54, right on the
We have a
tackle.
winner, and he has generously donated his winnings, $248, to the Marla Sealy Lamb Foundation.
There you go, nice guy.
Wow.
That's
Should,
great.
should announce his name. If they did, I didn't hear it, because we'll repeat it over
No,
here.
they just
That's a
said-
nice thing to do.
Great generosity during that great fun.
So the $248 50-50 winner turns around, unnamed, anonymous, and donates the $248 to the Marla C. Lamb.
Very classy move. Dick, would you do that? Would you donate your 50-50 winning?
Oh, you really put me on the spot now.
I gotta know.
I gotta know. Well, you'll find out the next time I win.
It all depends on the exact moment, huh?
If I win next week at the Vineyard, no. The answer is definitely no. I will bring the money back to Nantucket.
Spend it over here. Get it in this economy.
And I will tell you, John, if you win the 50-50 raffle at the Vineyard, it's up in the 4 digits. It's up in the
Ooh, very
thousands.
nice.
No, I won't donate that to the Vineyard charities. Well, Coney got them all spread out here.
Going to the sideline.
Pass play incomplete. With
That's
pressure on the
Had an open
quarterback.
receiver, but he had to turn back to try to catch the ball. And
Well, that's what the pros call that the back shoulder catch, and they work it well in the pros. It's amazing, but as you say, the old Colony man turned towards the field on the back shoulder. What you see the pro receivers doing, they have a lot more practice than the kids on their field right now, is they turn the opposite way, and it's amazing how the quarterback lays it right in there, and then they just catch it and step out of bounds. Okay, Coney has to punt, so Nantucket's going to get the ball back here in decent field position, probably right around midfield.
Brian to pass back for this. But this one's going to go end over end down to about, takes an Old Colony bounce, and inside the 40.
Actually, the Nantucket defender almost got a piece of that, John, if he didn't get a piece of it. And the ball never got more than 6 or 8 yards in the air, but it rolled nicely and rolled down the field on the Nantucket side.
Killen Real Estate at 10 Easy Street. Give a call, 228-0976, or email
Third quarter's
ryoung
still
at
going on.
killenrealestate.com.
Yeah, after a fast first half, especially first quarter, it's got a very slow third quarter.
Valentino up the middle.
Valentino powered that one, a gain of about eight. Right off tackle on that far side of the field. He's having a, Valentino Coleman having a hard time. Looks like maybe he pulled something in his leg. Kind of taking a minute to stretch it out, we hope.
And that'll stop the clock again with 1:40 to go here in the third quarter.
Coleman's been a good hard runner all year for the Whalers. Now he's up. And now he's walking off.
So he'll have to sit out at least one play as he heads over to the sidelines here. The Nantucket offense is all geared up. They want to get ready to go here. Coleman on the nice 9-yard pickup, but he'll take a seat for this play.
Spread out, one in motion. Balls to the second man through.
Gray, 22.
Gray, he gets the, looks like he's got the first down before he gets piled up.
So he's going to pick up a first down right at midfield. The ball will be right in the middle there on the 50. So it looks like we're going to have a 3-game sweep here today. As I said, the boys club won their game against Westwood. I think it was 14-8. The JVs were leading Pope John 34-8 in the third quarter.
Pass complete to Terrell Correa.
Terrell Correa catches a little screen pass, makes about 5.
Second down, 5 to go.
Nobody, whenever Terrell gets the ball, everybody remembers to tackle at ankle side. Nobody wants to take him on up high.
Right. He's got to get tough. He's got to realize that's where the tackle's coming, you know, and try to sidestep it or
I don't
move
know
around
what you do about that. I mean, you know, it's funny. People remember their tackling technique when it's a big guy that you're afraid
There's
of.
Hunter.
Wow, Gray finds a big hole up the middle and gets up to the 20-yard line, inside the 25.
Nantucket.
Hunter Gray on the trap right up the middle. Big hole there. And Nantucket's going to put the icing on the cake here right now. Clock is running, so this could be the last play. Now the official is stopping the clock.
Official timeout.
I don't understand why they're stopping the clock there. A player was coming off the field injured for Oconee, so the official stopped the clock and got a sub in for him.
Handoff, Dylan O'Connor.
Dylan O'Connor takes it around the corner, stays up. Boy, fights hard to close to the first down. He didn't find much running room around it outside, but he certainly put his shoulder down.
He fought hard to stay up, but just too many Cougars there to bring him down. And that is going to be the last play of the third quarter. So at the end of the quarter, Nantucket 27, Oconee 8.
Pudley says there's nothing better than wings, a beverage, and football at Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub. 15 HD screens to catch all the action, ESPN Game Day, Big Ten Network, college action, and don't forget Monday night 70-cent jumbo wings and halftime munchies. Stop by 27 Fairgrounds or give a call 228-4095. Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub. Joe Rapacki, CPA. Small firm, big difference. Helping self-employed people on Nantucket with their taxes for over 15 years. Call 228-9090. Joe Rapacki, CPA. Go Whalers from Santos Rubbish Removal. We clean up the island. The Enquirer and Mirror, Nantucket's newspaper since 1821. Visit act.net for updates on all your favorite Whaler sports and teams. Go Whalers from Island Lumber at 1 Pulpus Road. Rain or shine, Island Lumber is always on time. Furry Friends of Nantucket, we care for your furry friends with passion. Pet Sitting and Care at 332-9198.
Well, if Nantucket had a full squad over there, JVs, this would be the time to get a JV squad in. They probably do have a second team. We'll probably see a lot of that mixed in here as we get into the fourth quarter.
Sure we will, and we'll take. I think we'll see the Whalers as we have been. I think trying out some new parts of their offensive repertoire.
Going to Terrell, knocked away though by the Cougars right on the 1 yard line. That's the play that you were calling for earlier, John. Just fire it up to see if the big guy can get his hands on it. But the Cougar made a good play, knocked it away.
Got to get it bigger than that. He had a 5'6", 5'7" kid on him, and he had the ball was more towards the old Colony player. Korea had to reach around and knock it down so he wouldn't get intercepted.
Now, did you get that 5'6" right off our roster here?
I did, off the big roster. I found out it's digital, so I looked it up on the big Geno TV computer.
Pringle though is much taller. He's much taller than 5'6".
He looks about 6'3" maybe. The roster has him listed at 6'1", but I think he looks about 6'3".
First down, Nantucket.
So the Whales get a first down, and it looks like it's inside the 10, so it's going to be first and goal from about the 9-ish.
Oh, now that was a fumble or an incomplete pass? Fumble anyways, and the pass is dropped.
I think they're calling it a fumble.
It slipped out of his hands when he went to throw it, but he got the ball back in any case.
Here we have an injured Whaler. Now what I'm thinking of that play, John, it's one of those, you fake. You bring the ball up, you're going to pump fake it, and I think as he was bringing it up on the pump fake, the ball came out.
Yeah.
And so it was a fumble. So he was lucky to get over there and pick it up. We have a Whaler down on the field, so we have a timeout on the field.
Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation, over 35 years of service. Available 24 hours a day at 228-2411. Located above the airport gas station at 26 Macy Lane. Don't forget to ask about their senior prices. Harbor Fuel Oil Corporation for all your heating oil needs.
I'm glad you mentioned Harbor Fuel. Jules Haberfield donates scholarship money to both the boys and the girls last week, giving $1,500 to the junior miss contestants, and they also give a $500 scholarship to a male athlete in season, so a fall, a winter, and a spring. So a member of the football team or the boys soccer team or the golf team could get a $500 scholarship from Haberfield.
Hunter Gray tackled for loss of about 2 on that one.
Yeah, so all of a sudden a goal-to-goal situation. It's still a goal-to-goal situation, but all of a sudden the ball's out on the 20-yard line, 3rd down.
Bass looking to throw, stumbles, and he's tackled down at the 30, almost a 35-yard line. Just stumbled on the middle of that field where it's towing up a little bit.
So the Phantom Guards are out there holding Nantucket at bay on this drive. You can't say it's been all Old Colony defense.
Now it's going to be 4th and about 30.
Yeah, out of field goal range, that's for sure.
A little out of field goal range. Going to call a timeout.
But you're not out of timeout range. So I've never seen so many timeouts in a 27-8 game as I've seen this second half.
Congdon and Coleman Insurance, established 1931, specializing in personal and commercial lines of insurance. Richard, James, and William Congdon are ready and waiting for you at 57 Main Street. Give a call, 228-0344. Nantucket Boosters Club, meeting every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock in CPS Room 20. Always looking for new hands. Nantucket Boosters Club.
Reverse pass. Here's the tight end throw. Oh, they're going to say it's out of bounds.
Well, even if he catches it, it's still Old Colony ball because it was a goal.
Oh, so it's at the
4th down and goal.
Interesting play. A little reverse and
we have a flag over here right in front of us. See what happened. This is about
a little reverse, and Korea let that one go.
They can take the ball. They can penalize Nantucket 5 yards. I would make them run the play again. They're going to give Nantucket another play. And it's a strange time to think about why give them the play even though it doesn't result in the first down. They're going to make them run it again here. Push it back another 5 yards. So that's 5 yards for you.
Sure, yeah. In the final tally.
And if you can hold this to an incomplete pass, then you get the ball way up here again. Now, if Nantucket scores a touchdown, there's a lot of egg in your face. Or Guinness, whatever you... If it's breakfast or dinner or lunch or whatever.
Same thing for all. Same thing for all 3. Nothing like a Guinness for breakfast. Okay, here we go.
4th and goal from the 35. Nantucket could punt on this, huh? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing you have to punt on 4th and goal.
Well, they're not going to. They have plenty of lead to try something. A reverse, flea flicker, back to the pass. He's looking for Korea in the end zone. Touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Now that was a little double reverse, flea flicker back to the pass.
Unbelievable.
And, he had plenty of time for Korea to get way down in the far end zone. Corner of the end zone there, and the pass hit him. And that's how you lay it up high. Laid it up high for the big guy, and he jumped up and got it. Pretty play for the Whalers.
So any side of life that Old Colony had was just sucked out of
the horses are
there.
all out. It's time to close the barn door at this point.
And, I mean, there's a case there that they could have taken the ball on the 8-yard line, but they gambled and lost. And if I was any of the Old Colony coaching staff, I would not be heading down to Foxwoods this weekend.
Well, and the Whalers are have been in a great position since halftime. They can try out some of these trick plays, and fine tune them with a game time experience.
If I was playing
flag on a play as we're waiting to see what.
If I was playing tag football on Thanksgiving morning, and I
that
was
would
on
be a good one. That would be a good play to draw.
And I was on your team, and you drew that play up, I would start calling you What? Are you crazy, John? You think that's going to work here in the backyard?
Now, here we go. This one's going to be...
This is a field goal attempt.
This is a field goal, and it's
Who are they bringing?
Sagut Malley, number 24. And the kick is...
Oh, it hit the post.
Hit the post, but that was from 15 yards out. Not a bad kick.
In the fourth quarter.
So
It's late in the season to be holding trials for a kicker, but that was...
you're getting ready.
was,
You're getting ready for the Island Cup game, so you're going to try
Sagut
it.
Malley.
So you try anything here.
He's a junior, 6'0", listed as a wide receiver, defensive end,
right.
and a kicker.
Get your
Only on the
iPhone.
Nantucket do those three things go together.
Get your iPhone out, John, and get on Wisconsin here. Find out when it was written.
Island Pharmacy, 122 Pleasant Street. Give a call, 228-6400, or call ahead 228-6416 with your prescription refill numbers, and they'll have your refill waiting for you when you arrive. Island Pharmacy.
Now that play that Oconee turned down, it usually comes in the reverse sequence. Let's see if I can explain this right now. Oconee could have taken the ball on about the 8-yard line on that fourth down play that Nantucket completed. I think it was Correa to pass, and they could have taken over in the 8. But they took the 5-yard penalty, which pushed it back, and then they got another fourth down, and they connected for the touchdown. Now, lots of times you see teams try field goals from, say, like the 30-yard line. They get the field goal, but the defense makes a penalty, which gives them a first down. So now they take the 3 points off the board if they want, and then they take the first down, say, on the 20, so they can go in for a touchdown. So sometimes you see the reverse of that. They're taking points off the board because of the penalty. But I've never seen that sequence there where a team could have had the ball, didn't want the ball, gives the other team a chance for another play, and the play comes up and bites you.
Right before the play, you said it was a good idea.
Did I?
Yeah, you said, "Oh,
that's why I'm
you'll
here.
get more when you get the ball back. We'll have it further up the field." And they scored.
That's why I'm up here, not down there in the field anymore.
Oh, once upon a time, in the late 1800s, you were coaching,
up all my
right?
good ideas in the 1800s, right? So get up in the booth.
Once they invented face masks, the game went right downhill for you, huh?
Hey, I'm going to bring my leather helmet over to the Vineyard next weekend, just in case they're throwing things at the booth. All right, kickoff coming up, brought to you by
Nantucket Airlines. After 20 years, we're not going anywhere except Hyannis. Give a call, 1-800-635-8787, or visit nantucketairlines.com.
So they give him a chance to kick off, John, after he tries the extra point.
And he makes a nice deep kick. Another Old Colony mishandle on the kick. And then he's brought down by a bunch of Whalers. First one there, Zach Von Campen.
Too many times the Old Colony deep backs
Mishandled the ball.
but they're running into each other also.
Yeah.
And that was the case here. And sometimes when the ball is bouncing around like that, the blocking back is coming over to help out. But too many collisions back there with each other. So we see a few new players in there, but not that many. The pass is still in on D, and they're taking Sorrel Career out.
That Nantucket tradition. The very first year I lived here, Dick, 26 years ago, my brother came down to visit, and Nantucket was doing those fake plays, and we grew up in the Division I world where you just hand the ball off and crush up the middle every play. And he thought, man, I love this. I love watching this kind of football. Flea flickers and reverses. And so it's a fun brand of football to watch.
Was that Peabody?
It was, exactly.
Peabody, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing now, but in the old days it was just...
Handoff up the middle.
Nice little fake draw there.
Fake draw. Up to about the 45 to be a first down.
I think it'll be a good morale boost. O'Connor's only got 2 victories this year. They're not going to get their 3rd here today, but I think it'll be a good morale boost for them to, get another sequence going and put another touchdown on the board here. Nantucket's not having that great of a season, but if you can come over to Nantucket Island and put a couple touchdowns up, that's A good situation for your team. Oh, gets around the block.
Gets around, goes to the 50.
And there it is.
This one's going to be a touchdown unless they can catch him. Touchdown. So even as you say,
54.
touchdown, 55 yards, I believe. He turned the corner, made it to the outside, and then it was just a foot race.
Kevin Blaze.
Kevin Glaze. Now we know two names.
Now we know two guys.
You have to do something great for us to know your name. All right, well, Kevin Glaze, touchdown, and Old Colony puts another one up on the board. 7:05 left to go in the game. Can I say game now?
In the game.
In the game.
In the game.
In the fourth quarter.
And they're going for two here.
Have to go for two. Don't have much of a choice here. Looking to throw. Pringle.
Pass is incomplete.
I don't know if that ball got tipped. It kind of took a slider kind of dive.
But he did. Yeah, okay. I'm saying he didn't have. He did have a receiver in the corner there. But as you say, the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage and never got there.
A drastic drop.
So with the score, your Nantucket Wheel is 33. The Cougars 14. We have a kickoff coming up.
Cowboys Meat Market. Call 228-8776 or visit cowboysmeatmarket.com to see their full Thanksgiving menu. Matticat Marine. Call 228-1163 for Yamaha sales and service and storage facilities. Proud sponsor of Whaler Sports, Matticat Marine. 9 at 9 at the Sea Grill every Friday and Saturday night. Entire bar menu for only $9. Sea Grill at 45 Sparks Avenue. Call 325-5700 or visit theseagrill.com.
All right, maybe a possible onside kick here. Cougars trailing by a bunch. Just coming off a nice 55-yard run by Kevin Blaze to get on the scoreboard. Let's see if they go for the onside kick, try to get the ball right back. There it is. And it goes out of bounds. So it'll be Nantucket ball right at the 48. The onside kick went to 10 yards, but went out of bounds. I think Nantucket will take the ball right there. I don't think they'll learn from O'Colony's idea of, oh, take the 5 yards, like Herman said, and make them kick it again.
Fortunately, we can feel free to talk up here, Dick, because nobody's listening. Nobody's any sense is listening to us.
So not only do they get the ball on the field onside kick, they get the 5 yards added on after the onside kick. So that's sort of like a double bonus.
So it is going to be 1st and 10.
Up the middle.
Straight ahead. Coleman
picks up about 7 or 8.
He's done some tough runnings. He's a tough guy to take down. He's done some hard running up the middle today for the Whalers.
He got the Whalers on the scoreboard with the first quarter touchdown. The only touchdown of the first quarter, giving Nantucket that 7-0 lead, which they've built on constantly since. It's Hunter Gray.
Gray gets a nice block from Coleman up front. Takes the first down up to about the 25. Nice play.
Hunter Gray is a very nice runner. He looks for his blockers and he looks for the space to cut up, and he has a nice burst.
And he does something that a lot of running backs don't do. He waits for his blockers. He waits for the guys in front of him to block somebody, and then he makes his move on that. A lot of runners just run in front of the blockers sometimes. Coleman up the middle. He's not going to make it very far. Back to the line of scrimmage where he's dropped by about 2/3 of the Cougar defense.
All over him there. That's going to bring up a 2nd and about 9. He gets the ball actually across to the 24. Maybe give him a 2-yard pickup.
Second down. Flip the card. The chain gang guy's having a bit of a difficult time today.
Handoff, Dylan O'Connor.
O'Connor looking for some running room. He's stacked up. Can't make it on the corner, and he's stacked up there.
Yeah, he dodges the first tackle, but he wasn't going to dodge the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
No, plenty of pursuit over there on that far corner of the field. All right, it is going to be third and 10. Back to where we all started.
10 to go.
Will's looking for a big play here. Let's see what they have in their bag of tricks.
Gonna be straight drop back. Oh,
Pass.
looking for Lewis, and nice play, a nice defensive play by some unnamed defensive back over
He
there.
just jumped right in front. He should have caught it. He made sure Lewis wasn't going to catch it. But Will certainly had people open on that play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down here for the Whalers.
We didn't cover 81. He just went down. He just drifted from on the right side, just drifted across into a post down.
Well, they're not going to put any of their timeouts in the can. They're going to use them all.
You don't get, it's not money in the bank, Dick.
You
I
put-
never understood why coaches hesitate in the fourth quarter to use all their timeouts.
But you expect to use them all when the game is like 14-12. You don't expect to use them when the game is like 33-14.
I think having sat in that chair once in a while, I don't think that you pass up a teaching opportunity.
Oh no,
just
no!
to get the game over.
That's why the Oconee coach called
That's
it.
why I got a
The
20-second timeout, ran out in the field.
The exact thing you said. He was teaching this kid what he wanted him to do on this play.
Great drop back, another little screen to
Oh, what a
Down.
collision!
Pushed out of bounds.
Coleman. Nice little hit, but he goes out of bounds. Nice shoulder.
What a collision down there!
Nantucket first down.
Very seldom do we hear the pads up in the booth, and that was one of those times.
I mean, that wasn't near us. Lots of times when you hear them,
Yeah,
the
right
play
here.
is right in front of us here, but that was way across the field. There must be an echo over in that corner because that shattered right up here.
All right, so that's the first down. Whalers looking to put another one in the end zone.
Ball in the 8.
Rick Coleman up the middle.
Another time to Coleman.
Extra yards.
Almost dragged the whole front
is his
four
name-
of Oconee into the end zone.
Here's a question for you, Dick. Is his name Rick or Valentino?
His real name is Valentino, and it's Rick for short.
Maybe it's Italian in me, but why wouldn't you call yourself that? All right, I'm going to call him Valentino.
Maybe he does.
Big
It's-
runs.
Maybe he does. It's only us. No.
Keith Lewis.
Keith Lewis gets a chance at it, and let's see if he got in the end zone. I don't think he did. It's going to be first and goal.
At the 1.
He may go by Valentino Coleman. It's only us guys that call him Rick.
Well, the announcer was calling him Rick over there. That's
Brings
why.
up third down.
Isn't he
Goes
one of
long.
us? Isn't he part of the media?
Is he in our union?
All
I
right.
didn't go to the last meeting,
Go.
or any of them.
Because it was early in the morning.
True. All right, again, Lewis. Gonna look to turn it up. Touchdown.
He is in.
Lewis on the 1-yard run. So that pushes it up to 39-14. And we're down to 3:24 to go.
Chinese auction results. So stand by if you bid on any items for your names after the extra point attempt by Sugat Mali.
Sugat Mali for the extra
We've got
point.
Molly. Gonna try to drill home this extra point. Whoa, bad snap.
Drop snap.
And Sugat falls on it.
Smart thing. You don't want kickers picking the ball up.
3:24 left to go in the game.
Smart thing, following the ball. You're winning. Why try anything other than following the ball?
Now I had the whole other side of that.
No.
He didn't give me a chance to go through mine.
47-14. Following the ball, run off the field.
Cassie.
You don't want anything other than the ordinary at this point in the game.
Okay. With this kickoff coming up,
Make Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub your football headquarters. Located at 27 Fairgrounds Road, give a call 228-4095. Fairgrounds Restaurant and Pudley's Pub, Nantucket's favorite sports bar. Island Variety. Variety is not just the spice of life, it's gifts and accessories, party favors, yarn and craft items, photo development, cards, frames, and photo albums. 5 Freedom Square. Give a call 228-6883 or visit islandvariety.com.
The marching band said, enough of winning.
talking.
Enough of those raffle winners. We're going to play.
And you know, for a small school like Nantucket, to have a big marching band like this is excellent.
Good kickoff there, rolling around down there, and then, as John said, fall on it. Just fall on it. You don't want a running back picking up the ball and run.
Hurt, fall down. The game's almost over. It's freezing cold out there now.
Just fall on it. What kind of an offense is that?
Run off the field.
Superfan goes to Ann Egan. 3 girls and a dog goes to Monica.
I like a good band, Dick, but here's what you run the risk of.
Merchandise goes to Jen.
6 or 8 years ago, one of my nephews was playing for Danvers High on Thanksgiving, so we went up to see him. They had a marching band that was, after the game, was going to play in the Rose Bowl. And we're getting to flying to California, New Year's Day, they've been selected to play the Rose Bowl. And you run the risk of they were better than the football team.
I thought you were going to say one of them got hurt as they were marching off the field. So
they were great. They were the whole show as a problem.
Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. So they all went to the Rose Bowl.
A couple of guys in the football team went down.
Nobody got injured. Nobody tripped over the tuba.
I was just impressed. Doesn't take a lot to impress me, Jeff. A little bit at a time.
Okay, so a first down run. We are under 3 minutes to go in this. I'll start giving the wrap up. John, you're going to start looking there and getting your 3 stars a day.
Okay, you got a pen?
Ready?
I got mine in my head already.
3 stars a day. Can you just use my pen and give it back to me because I'll need it.
And up the middle, stopped in the backfield by number 68.
Okay, I'll start giving the wrap up here for
Nathan
the Cougars.
Leibowitz on a tackle. I'm a 68. He's playing at a defensive tackle down there, defensive end.
Okay, to wrap up on the Cougars side, Jake Pringle had their first touchdown, a 3-yard run. Then he ran the extra point in for 8 of their points. And then Kevin Blasey ran at 55 yards for their second touchdown. So that's the Cougars scoring today. And there's a bad snap. Picked up by Pringle. And he makes something out of it. Gets
With a run by the quarterback brought down by Nate Leibowitz.
Another tackle by Nate Leibowitz.
So he makes something out of it after the bad snap. So on the Wheeler side, we had a 1-yard run by Keith Lewis. We had a 63-yard run by Brian DePass, plus he kicked a couple extra points. We had 2 touchdowns by Dylan O'Connor, a 3-yard run and a 65-yard interception. And we had a 5-yard run by Rick, don't call me Valentino Coleman. Oh, we're going to have another one here.
Wow, this is going to be a foot race. No one's going to catch him. And the Cougars are on the board again in the 4th quarter. What a run.
Ryan Farias.
Ryan Farias.
Put him into the scoring column there. That was a 75-yard run.
Old Colony's had broke some big plays today. They just couldn't put it together enough to have some successful drives, but they sure broke some big plays on offense.
So Ryan Farias scores with 1:07 to go, and I got to get my 3 stars of the day lined up here, John. So I'll be looking at him here. You call this extra point.
Old Colony going for 2 points here. A little keeper.
Going after it.
And right up the middle by Pringle. Had an easy hole right up there. And Pringle, who again broke the tied the school record for touchdowns. I don't know if that pushes him over for points. Will Rogers.
Will Rogers. I mean, now they're making up names on us.
No, these guys are way too young to know who Will Rogers was.
Ed Sullivan kicking off. And Gene Autry will be going to defensive end. We'll hand it over to Jules.
Nantucket Airlines at 1-800-635-8787 or visit nantucketairlines.com. We're all about this island. Cowboys Meat Market. Give a call 228-8766 or visit cowboysmeatmarket.com for their full Thanksgiving menu offerings. And as always, gourmet takeout, beer and wine, organic and all natural meats ground fresh every day. Cowboys Meat Market at 7 Bayberry Court.
Okay, so it's the Singing Cowboys, Gene Autry and Roy Rogers and Will Rogers. Will Rogers head out there. Give us your 3 stars of the day here for the Whalers.
Well, it would be remiss if we didn't say Dylan O'Connor was one of them. Had a terrific game. Came close to having a hat trick, but scored a touchdown on offense, a touchdown on a pick and defense, and almost had a kick run back, but was called back on.
Okay, so you got Dylan O'Connor. Who else do you have?
Hunter Gray and Valentino Coleman.
Okay.
Running backs played extraordinarily well today, I thought.
All right, I'm gonna mention we have one crossover there, but I'm gonna mention a couple of guys who don't always get recognition. My number 3 star is gonna go to Cooper Voigt. He's one of those offensive linemen that opening up some of those holes so the running backs can go through. Then I'm going to go to another guy, John Holgate, who playing on both sides of the ball. And then my number 1 star, I'll agree with you there, Dylan O'Connor with the 2 touchdown performance and easily could have had a couple others.
Well, all of them good candidates, and that's why we have 6 openings for player star of the day.
All right, so Nantucket basically just putting their knee down here as Brian DePass takes it and runs back. I'm going to ask you for your final comments here for the final time as we're going to end this one quickly.
Well, you've seen this team, the evolution of this team over the season. I'd love to know what you think, how you think they are getting ready to face the Vineyard.
I think they're a team that could go over to the Vineyard next week and bring the Island Cup back. They've lost some real tough games this year. As I said, they lost 3 in a row, 6 points, 3 points, and 3 points. So I think they can go over to the Vineyard and surprise them. As you say, Bo went over and got a look at them today. But they have a lot of different things that they do that could confuse a team like the Vineyard.
They certainly play a wildly diverse offense, and they showed some weapons today, not only in the running backs, but on the passing game as well. Come out with a lot of looks.
Okay, so we thank John Stanton for calling today's game, Jules Emery Pellrine for doing the ads, Andrew Trott Kilowatt on the camera. This is Dick Kerman saying good night for Geno 99 TV. And remember to put a smile on your face each and every day, even if you have to laugh at yourself.